Testa, Executive Director of Industry Development Services, BOI. To Mr. Anthony Dizon, President, Cold Chain of the Philippines, Cold Chain Association of the Philippines, Mr. RJP Katigbak, Director, CCOP and Senior Warehouse Manager, North Point Incorporated. To our partner, represented by Ms. Clarice Alfonso of PISM. To Mr. Noel Paz from CHED. To Ms. Imelda B. Taganas from Testa, and Mr. Samuel Bautista, consultant of ADB. My dear colleagues, esteemed industry partners, respected government representatives, fellow educators, good morning. It is both a profound honor and solemn responsibility to stand before you today on behalf of University of Makati as we reflect on one of the most vital engine of our nation's economic strength and food security, and that is the Philippine cold chain industry. Over the past years, as presented, the cold chain sector has emerged as a crucial pillar of national development. With annual growth expected to continue, as mentioned by Ma'am Dichosa, it is 8 to 10%. There is really a gap. And as mentioned by Mr. Dizon, there is already 850,000 pallet position nationwide. This gap may widen by the end of 2025. Yes, this challenge is not simply from numbers, infrastructure, or facilities. It is fundamentally about people. It is about building a workforce capable of sustaining momentum, adapting to new technologies, and driving future growth. This is the deeper imperative. The Academic Industry Matching Program, or AIM, recognizes this truth. Infrastructure may lay the foundation, but only human capital will determine the height and strength of the edifice we are building. What the industry urgently requires is a workforce that is competent, adaptive, and future-ready. How we do address, and what are the gaps that we must address? Despite significant progress, we continue to see critical gaps across the talent pipeline. First, entry-level competence. Workers need structured, continuous training that incorporate emerging technologies and climate-smart practices. Second, technical certification. TESDA Industrial Refrigeration Level 3 standards remain unutilized due to the incomplete implementation mechanism. Higher education opportunities. Mid-career practitioners lack only a few institutions, including UMAC and JRU, offer supply chain management with limited emphasis on cold chain management. Professional development. Major practitioners lack institutional pathways for leadership and management growth. And also the last is faculty expertise. A shortage of qualified trainers undermines our ability to nurture the next generation of cold chain professionals. These are not gaps we can afford to ignore. They are gaps that, if we left unaddressed, will constrain the growth of the sector and limit the contribution to our economy and society. How do we address and what are the initiatives that are being done by the University of Makati? The academy must rise with courage and clarity of purpose. At the University of Makati, we are proud to have secured recently a certificate of program compliance from the Commission on Higher Education for our Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Supply Management. Building on this foundation, we are taking a bold step forward by re-engineering the program into a standalone Bachelor of Science in Supply Management, a curriculum intentionally crafted to meet the evolving demands of cold chain and supply chain careers. Our current program was developed in close partnership with the PISM. Thank you to the PISM. And the programs integrates the following. Foundation, we have foundation in general education. This includes ethics, communication, quantitative reasoning, and the social sciences. We also have core business competencies such as economics, taxation, strategic management, and international trade. Specialized supply chain modules, procurement, warehousing, distribution, and a dedicated module on cold chain management. And experiential learning, which is 1,000 hours of supervised internship in warehousing and logistic operations. What truly sets this program apart is the academe-industry synergy. By co-teaching courses alongside UMAC faculty, seasoned practitioners ensure that learning is not confined to theory, but infused with lived expertise. And through our partnership, again with PISM, we have turned the limitation, the absence of in-campus laboratories, into a strength by using the facilities of our industry partners as living laboratories for our students. We are also responding to industry foresight by exploring the integration of 6-unit block course on forecasting, inventory management, and quantitative analysis, sharpening the analytical and decision-making skills of our learners. Moreover, guided by the legacy of former President Tomas B. Lopez, and now advanced by President-elect Sursi Ramos, we have this UMAC equivalency program, which bridges industry and academe by granting recognition to professionals with extensive real-world experience. President Ramos has further strengthened this vision through his advocacy of passporting, where training, seminars, and professional expertise in cold chain management can be formally credited toward academic programs, creating an inclusive and progressive pathway for professional growth. Finally, we are embedding climate adaptation into our curriculum, especially in this new curriculum that we will be planning to have it approved by CHED. No? By integrating concept of resilient cold chain design, renewable energy in warehousing, sustainable logistic and disaster risk reduction, we are preparing a workforce capable not only of thriving today, but also of weathering tomorrow's uncertainties. What do we want to do? What are our strategic initiatives? Beyond curriculum, we are pursuing transformative initiative to reinforce the talent pipeline. Faculty and trainer capacity building, partnering hopefully with CCOP and TCCA to certify and globalize trainer competence. Enterprise-based education and training, wherein immersing our student in real-world operation in logistic, warehousing, and refrigeration. Functional mapping and workshop, just like today, we will be actively participating all the activities of the CCOP and also the TCCA. Technology and climate integration, we are planned to embed AI in the curriculum, automation, sustainability, and climate adaptive warehousing into teaching and practice. We also plan to have feedback and monitoring system, establishing mechanism for continuous feedback from students, faculty, and industry to ensure that our programs remain dynamic and relevant. Distinguished colleagues, with your help, of course, we can do it. These dreams are possible, no? Industry leaders, the cold chain is not merely a pallet and storage facilities. It is above all about people. It is about cultivating a generation of professionals who will safeguard our food systems, sustain economic growth, adapt to climate change challenges, and advance our nation resilience in the rapidly changing world. Education is not merely preparation for the future. It is the very architecture of the future. If we reimagine curricula, empower faculty with your help, of course, embrace technology with discernment, recognize experience through, that is our contribution to the industry, recognize experience through equivalency and passporting, and strengthen our partnership with industry and government, we will not only bridge the skills gap, we will shape a workforce that is resilient, innovative, and transformative. Let us therefore, in the University of Makati and nationwide, dream with this vision, act with determination, and lead with purpose, so that the fruits of our efforts today may inspire and empower generations tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, and to God be the glory.